comments? Stephen.
County Judge, Commissioners, and citizens of Navarro County. I am Steve Jessup, and I am the chair of the Republican Party. And although I'm confident of the Navarro County Elections Office efforts to mitigate witnessed on the machines and the ballot reconciliation, which is very important, and the accuracy of the elections. I'm not questioning the accuracy of the election results. But what I am saying is that the risk always going to be there, whether it be power outages, the Wi-Fi not connecting, or the violation of privacy of voters voting outside their precincts. This has occurred in Dallas and Harris counties, but it could occur here. And the issue is not, and I want to make this very clear, that the issue is not, the question that we have here in Navarro County to decide is, what is the goal? What is the goal here? Is it to have a higher voter turnout or a voting system that we can trust? Do we want to have an election that is convenient? Yeah, we love convenience, or a system that is secure inside, outside, and transparent, verifiable, and accessible to all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bill Carson.
All right. I was here 2 weeks ago and I laid down a whole bunch of stuff. So the only reason I'm here is to find out if anybody has thought about that stuff. And a reminder of some of the key points. Election services for countywide trends over 25 years. We've had ups and downs, but we've never met the state's trends. Over 150 of the 254 counties still use precinct level. We're in the minority by doing it countywide and 28 times the cost. A resolution saying we want to go back to paper ballots and precinct level voting and just do away with the electronics. If you believe those ballot machines are not connected to the internet, you must believe this is also not connected to the internet, because you can't see the connection. It's possible, it's there. Navarro County is too small to corrupt election-wise. I mean, we know our ballots, we know our machines, we know our numbers. They're tiny, they're a rounding error in Philadelphia, where our volume is enough to corrupt the system. But I just reiterate precinct level voting and what's gonna happen. It isn't immediate, I know that. I would like to say April, whatever, March, the primary in 26, we should be back at precinct level.
Thanks, sir. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to our consent agenda, item 5 and 6. Read over it, guys. If there's something we need to talk about, we can do so. If not, I'd ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda as a whole.
I move that we present the consent agenda as a whole.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Morse, seconded by David Poor. File that I need to burn up it, but I'm not going to do it for a while. I probably can't. I can imagine it's really wet.
Water.
Maybe water, it's got to leak out through, whatever. But anyway, no action, is that correct, gentlemen?
Correct. It's not in the packet. It's not in the packet.
There it is. I got it. They did put in the packet.
Y'all need a copy or not?
No, I don't think so. Let's
Let's
make sure.
Yeah, Nancy, you have it, Judge.
I've got a copy. You're the man that matters.
All right, this is from the computer, and it's just random draw, correct? Sandy?
Yes.
All right, the jurors, I will name them. Number one, or let me ask you, what's the little asterisk by the names? They just mean you pass by them, or
Well,
what?
he took my page.
Huh?
He took my page.
Oh,
One
come here,
second.
come here, and look at this one then, see what you tell me what that is, so we'll know what we're doing here. If I can have them raised, just copy.
They were alternate.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are the alternates.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What about this other list down here on the bottom? Few people.
She just said the rest would be in there. These were alternates, and he said need alternates, so I don't know if they were gonna use those or not so positive.
Alright, we got an issue.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if these couldn't serve, maybe.
I don't know.
This looks like a grand jury list, not
Yeah.
the salary agreement.
Well, you have to pick two, you have to pick two off of this grand jury list
Oh, okay, I got you.
for the grievance. So it's the two alternates. So
Okay.
I'm wondering if these are the two alternates.
Would
She
be
always
three,
looked at the letters.
Yes.
You're gonna pick three.
we gotta pick three,
I think she is.
And two alternates.
two alternates. Okay.
6 elected officials.
Yeah, these are the public ones that serve as part of the public.
Alright, we just need to read down this list, correct?
Yes.
Alright, jurors that will serve on
Yeah.
the,
We don't have any. We have anything. Yes.
good form.
Hmm?
We did.
Yeah, and there's no
But I think,
This is just a list that we can draw from.
Will the computer pick three and random
No,
up?
I never had.
yeah, that's what we did before.
Never did that.
Does this have to be done by today?
Let me make sure.
I know there's a designation of that, but I don't know the date of it. But this is the first time we've dealt with it like this, because we used to just go name from scripts. And I pulled them out of the hat, laid them down, said this is the order, who's gonna be what.
Skip this, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you find that?
Yeah, I am.
See what the deal is. We'll come back to that. All right. Number 9 is consideration of accepting a donation in the amount of $3,750 from the Navarro County 100 Club to the NCSO. Gentlemen, who gets to talk about that?
So this year, we requested funds for the 100 Club to purchase ballistic shields for the patrol division. That way, each shift would have one to carry. And, the 100 Club was gracious enough to give us money to purchase 2 shields. What they gave us is enough to purchase 2.
Good. Good. Excellent. Great. All right. We need a motion then, please.
I make a motion that, the Navarro County Sheriff's Office accepts a donation in the amount of $3,750 from the Navarro County 100 Club.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Grant, seconded by Commissioner Perry. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Gentlemen, if y'all wanna hang around, you can do so, but you need to go do something else for it. That's up to you.
I think I have a item on the agenda. Judge.
Okay, good deal. Number 10 is consideration of declaring the listed equipment as salvage for NCSO, and there is a list here somewhere.
That would be it. What that's gonna be, that's gonna be our current tray washer that we have for the jail. It has reached the end of its life. We've already, approved a new one through Commissioner's Court, and this is just prep for whenever the new one comes, the old one can be taken away.
Okay.
It has exceeded its life expectancy.
Yes. Washing at least 250 trays 3 times a day, so.
Make a motion that we declare the listed equipment as salvage for the Navarro County Sheriff's Office.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now, y'all need to go and go. Not running you off, but I'm just saying, probably have something better to do than sit and listen.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir. Number 11 is consideration of approving Xerox lease agreement, for IT, VA and Constable's office.
Yes, this is, right now they have a Xerox printer that's in there, that's on lease. It's a small copier printer, and they need something a little bit larger for those 3 offices in there. So what we're doing is that we're getting a new one for them, and their existing lease that they have right now will either come back over here to the JP's courtroom or to Judy.
Okay. All right. Any discussion, gentlemen? If not, I'd ask for a motion, please.
I move that we approve a Xerox lease agreement for IT, VA, and Constable's Office.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Moore, seconded by Commissioner Brewer. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 12 is consideration of approving positive pay agreement between Prosperity Bank and Navarro County Tax Assessors.
Well, don't look at me, cause I don't know what it says.
This is positive pay for his.
Y'all changed it from where we agreed, so you break it down.
This is the agreement for him to have positive pay for all 3 of his account and access to his, 3 accounts for him and for April.
So this is just a banking service.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
All right, ask for a motion, please.
Well, I'll move that we approve the positive pay agreement between Prosperity Bank and the Navarro County Tax Assessors. Second.
Thank you, Mr. Perry.
Yes, sir.
Motion made by Commissioner Moore, seconded by Commissioner Perry. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 13 is consideration to approve engagement letter for financial audit services by Patillo, Brown, and Hill LLP for the fiscal year 2024.
Yes, this is for our fiscal year 24 financial statements that they're working on now.
Okay, need a motion, please, gentlemen?
I'll make a motion that we approve the engagement letter for financial audit services by Patillo, Brown, and Hill LLP for the fiscal year 2024.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Grant, seconded by Commissioner Brewer. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 14 is consideration of approving RICO lease agreement for Texoma High. I'm sure there's no one here.
This is just a
This is
copy.
Standard stuff, right?
Yes, for a copier, for
What we
mine.
do. Need a motion, please, gentlemen.
Make a motion we approve the RICO lease agreement for Texoma Hida.
Second. Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 15 is consideration of approving a resolution appointing a director for the Corsicana, Navarro County Health District.
This was previously done with the city, and it's just now our turn they have chosen Dr. Dale Campbell as the director. Dr. Green is stepping down.
This is just housekeeping. In effect. All right, need a motion, please, gentlemen?
I'll make a motion of approving a resolution appointing a director, Dr. Campbell, for the Corsicana and Navarro County Health District.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Perry, seconded by Commissioner Grant. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 16 is consideration of approving to change the speed limit to 30 miles per hour for all county roads unless otherwise posted.
I put this on here, we've been talking about it for a couple of years. We have different speed limits on different roads. More than anything, we have the signs out there just as to discourage people from speeding, but it's hard for any of the law enforcement agencies to enforce anything because so many are different, and not all of them will probably, right, could be really even be enforced. So we decided to come up with a resolution to solve that problem and approve this and change it all and make all the law enforcement agencies in Corsicana or in Navarro County will be able to enforce any of the speed limit laws out on the county roads.
Cool.
Because some of those, especially those half slab roads, that people driving 60, 70 miles an hour on, their speed limit is 30 miles an hour.
Well, totally honest, on county roads, the speed limit is 60 unless it goes through court. And that's what this is. You and I have talked about this a lot, except for the roads that are noted. So, that's one thing. But the speed limit, what I learned 45 years ago was, even on the interstate, it's 75 unless conditions slow you down. It should be left to the conditions of the driving, but still, everybody sees it as 60 miles an hour on gravel roads, slab roads, everything. And so, this is a very good motion from Jason to investigate this and create a speed limit that can be enforced. Because right now, like you said, all of the speed limit signs are suggestions. Without this going through court, the law enforcement cannot enforce it. So,
But they'll be able to now. And I'll make a motion that we change the speed limit to 30 miles per hour for all county roads unless otherwise posted.
second.
Motion made by Commissioner Grant, seconded by Commissioner Perry. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Speed limit is now 30 miles per hour. Number 17 is consideration of approving the posting of closing 375 feet of Southwest County Road 2025 in Precinct 3.
This is a dead-end road that goes down to a house, and I've contacted all the property owners, all two property owners on both sides of this short piece of road, and they all don't have a problem with it. So it's going to keep the traffic that goes down to this elderly lady's house where they just make a U-turn and go back out. So now then they'll be able to gate it and keep the riprap out, the people who are just riding around, but who shouldn't be there, but they're there. So I move that we approve the posting of closing 375 feet of Southwest County Road 2025 in Precinct 3.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Moore, seconded by Commissioner Grant. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 18 is consideration of declaring the listed equipment as salvage for Precinct 4. See attached to this.
Had another truck pick up, die on us, motor seized up on it, won't even turn over now. You'll notice on your certificate of title, when this pickup was purchased in 2018, it already had 115,000 miles on it. We have an excess of 230 now. We're just using it to run errands, and we're running an errand to Hillsboro, and my road crew on the side of the road in frost last week. So we're not gonna try to purchase another, we've already purchased 2 pickups this year over some that had died. We're gonna try to make it, until the new budget year to try to replace this one. About all we can do, I'm out of money. So I make a motion that we declare the listed equipment as salvage for precinct 4.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Perry.
Yes, sir.
All right. Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Perry. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 19 is consideration of approving a special road use permit application for Grand Prix, Pipeline LLC in precinct 4.
This is a group that put a pipeline substation in last year we had a lot of trouble with. They started their construction and did not get their permit and did not put up their road bond. At least they called me this time, they've done the permit and they're putting up the bond. And I've got that, I've got the bond, everything's good with it, I've got that paperwork in my office. And they finished well last year. They came back and fixed the roads, replaced 5 culverts that they crushed, and did a good job. Their construction company went in and fixed all those roads to our satisfaction. So they know what they're supposed to do now. So make a motion we approve the special road use permit application for Grand Prix Pipeline in precinct 4.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 20, consideration of approving special road use bond for Grand Prix Pipeline in precinct 4.
Yeah, that's the same thing. They did their bond. I've got that in there. It went into effect today, and they're supposed to start their work next week. And it's just a little over 2 miles, and they put up $212,000 in their road bond. Make a motion that we approve the special road use bond for Grand Prix Pipeline in precinct 4.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Grant. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 21 is consideration of approving to pay 2 invoices for U-Haul without purchase order for elections.
They forgot. I'll make a motion of approving to pay 2 invoices for U-Hauls without purchase order for election.
Motion made by Commissioner Perry, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 22, consideration of approving to pay 1 invoice for B&W towing without purchase order for NCSO.
I make a motion that we approve to pay 1 invoice for B&W towing without purchase order for Navarro County Sheriff's Office.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Grant, seconded by Commissioner Perry. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 23 is an executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code
We're gonna go
section.
back to 8.
I'm sorry. Well, I thought we'd go back to it later.
Back to you.
Yep. No, don't know any more than we did?
No,
So we have to pick anybody right now? I don't think we do.
I'm not positive, so.
Yeah. I think we would put it
As
on
long
the
as
next.
we do it on the ninth.
Yeah, do it on the next one. Okay, good deal.
Do we need to table that one then?
Yes, absolutely.
I make a motion that we table number 8.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Grant. Do we have a second on that?
Second.
Second on by Mr. Perry. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, now we'll go back to the executive session. Okay, Texas Government Code, section 551.07252, to discuss contracts. Need a motion, please?
It is 10:28 on May the 25th. And I make a motion that we go into executive session pursuant to Texas Government Code, section 551.0725, to discuss contracts.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Brewer, seconded by Commissioner Moore. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And we are in session.